All right, I'd like to welcome everybody to the Devin Smith PS4 Sports League Network live on YouTube, PS4 live stream, Joe Price Facebook. Today we're doing Game 3, closing out the series of a three-game series. Lehigh Valley leads the series, what is it, 2-all, right? We lead the series 2-all, okay? And we're doing Game 3 of a three-game series. All right. If anybody likes the channel, hit the subscription button, hit the bell so you can be notified for new content. Also, check out my Facebook page, Joe Price Hall of Fame, which is an exclusive championship Facebook page that has playoff championship content from the past and current. Or you can find me on my regular Facebook page, Joe Price. Okay. Season record of Lehigh Valley Iron Pigs is 14-4. Norfolk Tide is 6-12. All right, so we're gonna do this last game, 3. All right, this was a three-game series. Okay, let's get this game underway. Lehigh Valley Iron Pigs at Norfolk Tides. The American Minor League Season 1, 2018 underway.
Welcome to MLB The Show in this presentation of minor league baseball. Today, getaway day here in this three-game series between the Lehigh Valley Iron Pigs and the Norfolk Tides. The Iron Pigs will try to wrap up the three-game series sweep, and we'll have it for you next. Chris Tillman, the California-born right-hander, is on the mound. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, Matty, we're getting a chance to look at a guy that's really struggled lately. ERA over 9 in his last 3 starts, and he has to do a lot better. This guy isn't that bad of a pitcher, but one of the keys, he needs to start limiting the number of hits and to limit the number of base on balls. It'll be interesting to see if he can turn things around in this one here today.
Now at the plate, Sid Alfonso, and we are ready for some daytime baseball. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Casado on the move. He gets there to make the play for the first out of the inning. And with that, here's a look at the visitors' starting lineup. Dero, what's the word on this lineup as they go for the series sweep?
Matty, this lineup is built on one thing, and that's moving the ball over the fence. This is a station-to-station team. Not a lot of speed in this lineup, but they don't need much speed when they're moving traffic to both gaps.
Into the box now, Carlos Pulido. He'll get to take his first cuts here. First pitch on its way. And the first pitch is chopped foul right at home plate at strike 1. Guys, you take a look at the home 9 as they enter play here this afternoon. They come in the midst of a stretch where they've dropped 6 of their last 9.
Yeah, Matty, hey, Dero, this has not been the kind of homestand that they would like to have so far. Through the first 5 games, they're 2-3. Dero, getting to 500 on this homestand is certainly one thing they'd like to do.
Meanwhile here, this is going to be trouble out there in left center, as it ought to be good for extra bases. Not in time, and he's in there with a double.
Batting third, first baseman, Derek Tobo.
Coming to the plate now, Derek Tovar, and he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here. He's set. Here it comes. Here's a ball swung on and lofted in the air out toward right center. Casado is there, and he makes the catch for the out. Coming to the plate now, Mike Saltzman, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Here comes the first pitch. Popped him up. MacArthur is there. And that ends the inning. So they get a man to second here in the opening half inning, but fail to capitalize. So it's on to the bottom of inning number 1, no score. Leandro Velazno, the Puerto Rican southpaw, gets the starting assignment here. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, Matty B, we're getting a chance to look at a hot pitcher right here. His last 3 starts, all 3 he's picked up wins. And if he can continue that, he should be on his way to winning his 4th in a row. It'll be fun to watch him work in this one here today.
Stepping into the box, Tommy Davis. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Tommy Davis.
First delivery to him on the way. And that one just missed outside. So, guys, our visitors, as they take the field following a scoreless top half, they've been playing some pretty good baseball of late as they've won 6 of their last 8 games.
Yeah, Matty, I think if you would have asked the manager of this team, first 5 games of this road trip, you're going to go 4-1. He would have signed that in blood. So let the guys continue to play the way they've been playing. Everything is going nice right now.
I know it's a guessing game, but usually when you flip that coin, it better come up fastball at this level. You cannot be late right there. That was right in the wheelhouse.
Count moves to a ball and 2 strikes now. Hit out towards second. Backhanded. And there's 1 away. With a moment now, let's have a look at the home team starting lineup. Mark, how do they bounce back and avoid the dreaded sweep?
Well, Matty, you take a look at this lineup filled with young bloods. Just young guys, hungry, aggressive, trying to do damage and move traffic to both gaps. Line-to-line power up and down this lineup. Should be interesting to see if this pitcher uses their aggressiveness against them.
Striding forward now is the DH, Ronald Calzado. He drove in 1 of their 2 runs in last night's ball game. There's a strike at the knees, 0-1. Swing and a miss, and he's quickly in the hole, 0-2.
That's a well-placed fastball right there, just off the outside. If you can get guys to expand the strike zone and go after that pitch, you're going to have a lot of success. No luck that time, though.
1 out, nobody on. Line to the right side. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit.
That's what you want the guys at the top of the order to do. Set the table for the monsters. 3, 4, 5. Nice piece of hit.
Standing in now, Bobby Pyle, as he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1. Set to deliver the 0-1. Swing and a miss way behind the big fastball.
Man, I know exactly what this guy's feeling at the plate. Here we go again. Every time you're struggling, you look up, and it says 0-2.
Ready with the 0-2. And a fastball swung on and missed as he just reared back there. 2 away.
If you've got a good fastball going and they're not handling, keep throwing it. Right there, 3 fastballs in a row. He gone.
Stepping in now, Roger Cardenas.
He'll swing and lift a ball foul off to the left and out of play.
Calzado, the runner at first with 2 gone. High in the air down the right field line. Alfonso is under it, and he makes the catch for out number 3. An inning in the books. No score here on the show. So digging in now, Danny Ortiz, as it'll be 5, 6, and 7 due up to kick off the 2nd inning. First pitch on its way. Hit down the line at first. A dive, but it's off his glove. And the recovery's a quick one as he gets his man at first. Good composure that time to record the first out of the inning.
Okay, here's the defense for the home team. And guys, when I've been looking at the numbers on this starting pitcher, what really jumps out on me is the fact that he doesn't strike a ton of guys out, which means he's got to execute. He's got to use those 17 inches in, out, up, and down. He's going to have his defense behind him, and they better be on their toes because a lot of balls are going to be put in play in this one.
Stepping up to the plate, Ryan Flaherty. And he'll be looking to change his fortunes in this one. He's seen his numbers take a bit of a dive in recent action. Here's the first pitch to him. Swing and a drive to right. There it goes. And this one is gone. A home run.
Let's go Lehigh Valley Iron Pigs. Home run. That's what I'm talking about. Let's go Iron Pigs.
A solo shot here to straightaway right field. Home run number 5 on the year. As they get on the board first, it's 1-0.
You know, as a pitcher, there's nothing worse than getting taken deep, but it's something every pitcher has to deal with. Even the best pitchers give up home runs. You just have to refocus and go after the next hitter.
Into the box, Pedro Florimon.
Pedro Florimon.
To right field and absolutely hammered. Forget about making a play on that ball. It's way out of here. Back-to-back home runs. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. First home run of the campaign for him, as it's now a 2-0 ball game.
Well, you just don't see that too often. Back-to-back dingers on back-to-back pitches. I mean, that's kind of a definition of instant offense, if you ask me.
Batting 8. Left
Into the
fielder,
box now, Michael Anders.
He swings and sends it in the air to right center field.
Hayes is in pursuit. 2 gone.
Batting 9. Catcher, Rob Vickers.
Digging in, Rob Vickers. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Swing and a liner, but foul.
Well, today's game provides the visiting squad with a chance to complete the series sweep, guys.
One of the toughest things to do at this level is to win on the road. With the win today, this would be a sweep of a road series.
Rolled slowly to first. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. So they get a couple of runs on 2 hits, no errors, and no one left aboard. On now to the bottom of the second. The Iron Pigs lead this one 2-0. Stepping up now, William Casado. First at bat for him in this one. He was 1 for 4 with a double in the ball game last night.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Hit hard on the ground to second. Flaherty ranges to his left. And that's the first out.
Time for a look at the defensive alignment for the visitors.
Center fielder.
And manning the hot corner today is a guy with one of the quickest reactions in the game. That's it at third base. A step and a dive, a little bit of range, but you better be reacting, and you better be able to have some serious hands and a strong arm to get it over to first. And he checks all the boxes.
So stepping in, Austin Hayes, and he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1. Fastball called for strike 2.
I guess he's really trying to measure that fastball in his first at-bat, but you really never want to put yourself in 0-2 count if you could do anything about it.
And a fastball just a bit high.
Now there's your textbook waste pitch right there. Try and get the eye level up. Let's see if he comes back with another fastball elevated or drops a hammer off.
Ready to deliver the 1-2. Swing and a miss on the fastball that time. Out number 2.
Talk about blowing it by a guy. Geez, I mean, that fastball was way behind him when the swing came through the zone. I have to think he was looking for something off speed, and he just couldn't pull the trigger on that fastball.
In now, Lewis Grumman. Ripped down the first base line. Tovar has it, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. So no runs, no hits, no errors, and no one left. We've played 2 full. Lehigh Valley's out in front, 2-0. Now at the plate, Sid Alfonso. He flew out in his last at-bat.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
Way late on the fastball for strike 1.
Yeah, guys, the key to hitting in the big leagues is to hit off the heater, and this guy is obviously sitting something else.
Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Oh, now here's a drive out to the alley. Legs churning. He's headed for second. And he'll pull into second here with nobody out.
Well, back in the day, you would hope your leadoff man can work a walk or leg out an infield single, but not in today's game. Now they expect the leadoff hitter to have a little pop, just like this guy. Nice leadoff double.
Stepping in now, Carlos Pulido towards second. And that's in there, base hit. Alfonso is on his way home. Safe at the plate, as it's now a 3-0 ball game. Throw won't get him.
You know, that's a nice knock right there, but I want to take a look at the base runner. He got a nice secondary lead. He read that it was a soft liner and it was going to fall, and he's able to steal his teammate an RBI.
Boy, amen about that, D-Row. One of the things I think in base running is all about instincts, and that was a terrific read. He took a chance right off the bat that that ball was going to break in and fall in, and a good job, and he picks up an RBI for his teammate.
And he takes something off here as this is a lazy fly ball out to center field. And he can't track it down as this ball falls. They've gotten their hits in deep counts. They've gotten their hits in early counts. This has been a real onslaught.
Yeah, you can look at it one of two ways, Matty. Either they have a ton of respect for the man on the mound and they are just going to ambush tactics and it seems to work for them, or you can look at it the other way. They're just getting lucky.
Standing in now, Mike Saltzman. And that is off the wall in right field. And he's in safely at third as a run will score on the play as well.
When this thing left the bat, I thought it had 3-run homer written all over it, but it bounces off the wall, so only 1 run scores. And now a chance for his buddy to return the favor and bring in 1 or maybe 2.
Into the box, Danny Ortiz. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Nothing in one count. Here it comes. Tried to stay back on the changeup there, but this is chopped foul at home plate. Here it comes, 0-2. Hit back up the middle. Drummond moving to his right. Throw to first is in time, but meanwhile the runner is in to score.
Well, that's a quality at bat right there. Brings home the run with a ground ball, but also moves the other guy over to third base. Good job of keeping it simple there.
Digging in to try it again, Ryan Flaherty. 3 runs already home and a potential 4th standing at third base.
Yeah, Matt, that last AB was a changeup that was way up in the zone, and that ball got smoked. Listen, if you're going to throw that changeup, you have to try to keep that thing at the knees or below. He can ill afford to throw waist-high to belt-high changeups.
There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Casado ranging back, and it's gone. A 2-run blast to straightaway right field. His 2nd home run of the game as this lead swells to 7-0. To the plate now is the designated hitter, Pedro Florimon. He went deep in his first at-bat. We'll see what he's got in store for us here.
The last at-bat, Matty D, we heard this guy's a good fastball hitter. He got a fastball and didn't miss it. We'll see if they pitch him a little bit differently this time and mix in some off-speed pitches.
High in the air down the right field line. Casado is back near the stands as he hauls it in for the 2nd out.
The left fielder, number 24.
Striding into the box, Michael Anders. Now the pitch. Had him off balance a bit as this is skied into short left center. Pyle is there and he puts it away to stop the bleeding. So they nearly bat around here as 8 men come to the plate in scoring 5. We'll head now to the home half of inning number 3. Suey, the Iron Pigs lead it 7-0. Into the box now, Ruben Tejada. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest.
Lots of baseball left in this one as we're still early on, but you don't want to fall too far behind. They're already down by a bundle, and one of the things you want your leadoff guy to get on and set the table for the big boys to start driving in some runs.
Tried to check it, and it's 0-1. Looped out toward third, and this will be gobbled up fairly easily down there at third for the first out.
Batting 9. Catcher, Richard.
At the plate, Richard MacArthur. And he comes into this one having hit safely in his last 5 games. First delivery to him on the way. A fastball right down the middle for a strike.
If you know you got a real patient hitter at the plate, I love the mindset of this pitcher right here, attacking the zone 0-0 and getting ahead.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. A fastball that he's way out in front of. A swing and a miss. Now a swing and a fly ball. Alfonso is after it, but no chance to run it down. It's a foul ball. The next 0-2. Hit in the air down the right field line. And that's in there. Base hit. Around first, digging for 2. Around second, he's on his way to third. And he will make it all the way to third now, as that mistake proves a costly one indeed.
And that's his second triple of the season. For some hitters, that's a career. Good swing and great hustle to pick up the 3-bagger.
Into the box now. Tommy Davis hit high in the air down the right field line. Alfonso moving in, makes the play, and there are 2 gone now. And even with 2 away now, that ball just didn't get out there deep enough, so they'll hold him at third base. Digging in for his second at bat, Ronald Calzado. Runner in scoring position with 2 gone. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. A high fastball is in there.
You know, Matty, when I first broke into the league, you wouldn't see that high heater first pitch right out of the gate. But I think there's been a change in philosophy here. Back in the late 90s, early 2000s, guys wanted to attack you more east-west, get you leaning left-right. Now you're seeing guys attack, and the philosophy...
And the throw is in time to get him to retire the side. So no runs on a hit here, no errors, 1 man left on. On now to the top of inning number 4. The Iron Pigs lead this one 7-0. Mike Wright answers the call from the pen here in the 4th, as they didn't get the outing they were hoping for from their starter. Digging in, Rob Vickers. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time.
Even though they're up by a boatload early on in this one, you can't get complacent and get lazy. They got to keep the gas pedal down, because this team that they're playing can strike and score a lot of runs too.
The windup and the 0-1. Takes a knee-high fastball.
Good pitch right there from the reliever. Tough for hitters to do much with pitches in that location unless they're looking for it.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Turned on, but it's wide at first and foul. Wright, 28 years old. He throws a 4-seam fastball, a slider, a 2-seamer, and a changeup. Sent on the ground out to second. Drummond takes it in. Throw to first in time. 1 gone here in the 4th.
Now batting.
It's a bullpen game for them now, as we have a look at the starter's final line. And he'll likely do his best to forget about today. Ready for another shot now. Sid Alfonso. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. First offering on its way. This one's blooped out toward right center field. Casado coming in. He can't get there as it falls in.
Dan, as a former pitcher, are you privy to this guy? I mean, he's been swinging the bat well. I know it's only April, but he's been using the entire field, staying line to line.
That's what makes it so hard as a pitcher, when you can't go one way. When you pitch a guy in, he pulls it. When you throw it away, he hits it the other way. He's having that ability right now just to be able to get the barrel to it, and he's having a real strong beginning this season.
Skied in the air to straightaway left. And that'll get over the wall, so the runner will have to hold up at third.
Well, I do wonder if that ball stays in the ballpark, Did they send him home there? It's really hard to say with the ball bouncing over the wall for a double. That might have cost them a run there.
In now, Derek Kovar. Fly ball out toward left center field. Boy, and call off the Dogs already as this is down for extra bases. The runner from second crosses the plate, make it 9-0. But baseball is a game of streaks and runs, and he is on one right now.
No question, he's swinging the bat very well of late. And when that's the case, you can't wait to get in the batter's box. Definitely the case in this game. That's his second base knock. This one for extra bases.
That's now 2 hits so far for him in this one. Standing in now, Mike Saltzman, lifted down the line in left. And they can't run it down. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far. Here's a high pop-up. Tejada over to his right. 2 gone.
Now batting, the center fielder.
So coming to the plate, Danny Ortiz. He was a ground-out victim last time up. First pitch coming. Here it is. Big swing, and this one's launched to right field and deep. And that's going to wind up hooking just a bit foul, so a missed opportunity there. Here's the 0-1. Lifted in the air out to left. Moving under it, Pyle. And that retires the side. So it's 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a runner left on. On now to the bottom half of inning number 4. Lehigh Valley's out in front, 9-0. Stepping into the box, Bobby Pyle. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. A bouncer to the left side. Saltzman comes up with it. And there's 1 down now.
First baseman, number 7, Roger Cardenas.
Now to the plate, Roger Cardenas. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Here's the first pitch to him. Down the third baseline. But a foul ball here, 0-1. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Fastball misses inside. It's even at 1.
That's not an easy pitch to do anything with, right? 96 miles an hour in on the hands. You almost have to be looking for that pitch to be able to do anything with that.
Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. And that's into the gap and should be extra bases. Around second now and headed for third. And he's in there at third with a 1-out triple.
This is an easy decision for him to try for third because he has the play right in front of him, so he doesn't have to rely on any of his base coaches. Good decision to keep chugging, and he makes it all the way around safely.
Stepping in now, William Casado, as he'll take a look at a strike on the outside corner. It's 0-1. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. 0-1 pitch on its way, and it's fouled away. The 0-2 pitch. Hit down the third baseline, but this will wind up foul. Still 0-2. The 0-2 once more. Fouled off. Here's another 0-2. Fastball hit on the ground is short. Polito is there, and that's the second out.
And here with the infield back, they were giving him the run on a ground ball, so he just takes advantage of that and drives the run home. Good approach.
Austin Hayes the next to bat. He'll try and start things over now with the bases empty and 2 away following the RBI ground ball. There's a fastball that just misses. Ball 1. The 1-0. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Anders has a read on it. And that's the 3rd out. So 1 run here on 1 hit, no errors, and no one left on base. We played 4 full. Suey, the Iron Pigs lead it 9-1. So striding forward now, Ryan Flaherty. 2 hits and 2 trips for him thus far.
This guy's having a pretty good week so far in 1 game. His last at bat is 2nd home run of the game. We'll see if they'll pitch him a little bit more carefully in this AB.
High fly ball out to straightaway center. Hayes is right there, 1 down.
Now batting, designated hitter, Pedro Florimon.
So striding in, Pedro Florimon. It was a fly out for him in his last trip. And now a pitch on the way. This is hit down the right field line, but it's going to get out of play for strike 1. Line towards center field. Hayes is there, 2 gone.
The left fielder, number 24, Michael Anders.
Digging in now, Michael Anders. First offering on its way. Soft liner to the left side. And that's in there, so perhaps some life here with 2 men out. So with that, the top of the 5th is still alive.
Boy, this guy's been swinging a hot stick lately, and there's just another example. And even when he doesn't hit one on the barrel, he still manages another base hit.
Yeah, don't overthink it. When you're flowing like he is right now, he's hot as a pistol. Everything's falling.
Into the box now, Rob Vickers, as it's grounded sharply to first. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. So no runs here on a base hit, no errors, and 1 man left aboard. Home half of the 5th coming up. The Iron Pigs lead this one 9-1. Ready for another chance? Lewis Drummond will start things out in the home half of inning number 5.
This one doesn't look good so far. Down by a boatload as we enter the middle innings. It's about time they get something going, and the last thing you want to do is fall behind where you have to score a bunch in the 8th and 9th inning.
0-1 the count. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Fly ball out toward left center field. Ortiz moves over, and he hauls it in for the first out of the inning. Now at the plate, Ruben Tejada hit it hard but lined out in his first at bat. Here's the first pitch to him. High in the air out to center field. Ortiz has a beat on it. He's got it, and there are 2 down now. Riding in, Richard MacArthur.
Richard MacArthur.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Fouled away. 2 out, nobody on. Swing and a miss, and that ends the inning. Now batting, Sid Alfonso, 2 for 3 with a double on his line so far.
Sid Alfonso.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Line hard toward right center. But this will not elude the right fielder's grasp as he ranges over to handle it for the first out.
Jumped all over that first pitch of the inning, and he didn't miss it. Just wasn't able to steer it in a direction that resulted in a leadoff hit.
Into the box, Carlos Pulido. Swing and a ball lifted in the air toward the line and right. In there, a base hit.
I mean, obviously this guy is built to play in the daytime. 4 for 4, you know he's seeing it good right now. These are the days that you remember for a long time.
Standing in now, Derek Tovar. Here's a swing and a long drive high in the air and deep to center field. But he will haul this in on the run as he had to go back to the warning track to do it, and there are 2 away. Digging in the switch hitter, Mike Saltzman. He'll swing it from the left side right here.
And this is the side of the plate this guy loves to hit at. Hitting over 350 left-handed, hitting against right-handed pitching.
He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. High and deep to right. Casado going back on it. At the track, the wall, gone! A 2-run blast to straightaway right field. First home run of the campaign for him as the blowout continues. Long ball is playing in this one. That was the 4th blast of the game so far for this lineup. Dan, D-Row, what are your thoughts on what they're doing as a team so far?
D-Row, I don't know what you think, but this is one of those cases where I think the hitters right now, they must be seeing beach balls up there right now with 4 bombs already in this.
And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. So it's 2 runs here on 2 hits, with one of them being the home run. Top of the order due up in the home half of the 6th. Lehigh Valley's out in front 11-1. So the batting order turns over now and set to go Tommy Davis. And at this point of the game, I think it's clear that the plan of attack against the top of the order has worked.
Well, when you've only surrendered 1 hit to the top 3 guys in the order up to this point in the game, you know you're doing something right, Matt. You're spot on. Whatever they discussed coming into this game has worked out beautifully.
First delivery to him on the way. There's a fastball that just misses. Ball 1. Skied into very shallow right. Alfonso has it in his sights. 1 out.
The batter, number 2, designated hitter, Ronald.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Ronald Calzado. Here comes the first pitch. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner.
This guy's been on cruise control as we head into the middle innings of this one. And one of the big factors why, how about 80% of his first pitches have been for strikes?
A little quick on that swing, and he finds himself behind 0-2.
All right, that's when you got to tell yourself to slow down a little bit right there. Out in front on a fastball, hit it hard, but pulled it foul.
Got him swinging on the fastball there. Ronald Calzado goes down for the 2nd out here in the bottom half. Didn't mess around much in that at-bat, Dan.
No, that was pretty impressive, Matt. I really like a pitcher that trusts and works off his fastball. And right there, he decided he didn't need to use anything else.
What's going on?
3 straight heaters and go grab some bench.
Welcome to the stream, buddy.
Stepping
Welcome
in
to the
now,
stream.
Bobby Pyle.
Video Gamer Live. Welcome,
He
buddy.
swings
Welcome.
and grounds it to short. To his right, Pulido. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Back here for International League Baseball on the show. This one pretty much all over, but the shouting as we check our game summary to see how we've gotten to where we are. Ryan Flaherty will stand in again as we flash you back to the early stages of this ball game. There were fans still finding their seats as he launched his second home run of the game, as he was off to a fast start indeed. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Way in front of a great slider that time. Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. Nearly a big fly to start the inning instead of foul ball. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. There's a swing and a high deep drive headed for the right field corner. And this will wind up being nothing more than a long foul ball, and it'll hold the count at 0-2. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Hayes moves over, makes the play, one away. Digging in, Pedro Florimon. Perhaps he can drive another one out of the park just like he did back in the second. First offering on its way. Sends that one out of play for strike one. The windup and the 0-1. Lifted into the air out towards center field. Hayes is there. He's got it, and there are two down now.
The left fielder, number 24, Michael Anders.
At the plate, Michael Anders. He singled his last time up. He's ready. Here's the first offering. High in the air out to center field. Hayes coasts under it, makes the catch, and that'll retire the side.
Ladies and gentlemen, it's time for the traditional seventh inning stretch.
Trying to pick things up where we left off. Roger Cardenas due up for the 4, 5, and 6 hitters, and they're hoping that this is the part of the lineup that can get something going.
Yeah, only one run on the board so far for them. They just haven't had consistently good at bats.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Skied into straightaway right. Alfonso moves over, looks it into his glove, and there's one gone.
The right fielder, number 3.
Stepping in, William Casado. First delivery to him on the way. Strike.
The difference between 0-1 and 1-0 is so monumental, and this guy has been on top of his game all day, attacking the zone and getting ahead of these hitters.
Now the 0-1. Behind 0-2 now.
That fastball must have a little late life on it, because that was right in the wheelhouse, and he still wasn't able to get good wood on it.
And he fouls this one off. Bases are empty, one man out. And this ball's pretty well struck high and deep to left field. Definitely had the distance, but it winds up a foul ball. Smoke toward third. Saltzman fields it cleanly, and there's out number 2.
Now batting, center fielder, Austin Hayes.
Into the box, Austin Hayes. 0 for 2 on the afternoon so far. Here's the first pitch to him. Fastball, and he swings through it to fall behind.
I know it goes without saying, but the best pitch in baseball is getting ahead with a first pitch strike. That's why this guy's been able to stay in this game, pounding the zone.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. The 0-2 once more. He swung on and missed. He got him on strikes. Digging in once again, Rob Vickers.
Leading off for Lehigh Valley, catcher, Rob Vickers.
First pitch of the at-bat. Sent on the ground out to second. Throw on to first in time, so the leadoff man is set down to open up inning number 8.
The right fielder, number 2, Sid Alfonso.
Standing in, Sid Alfonso. He's 2 for 4 in the ballgame. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Line toward the alley in left center. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit.
I mean, there's no secret right now. There's a fight at the bat rack. Everybody wants up at the plate right now. They're feeling frisky. They're all pulling the trigger early, and it's working.
Into the box now, Carlos Pulido. He swings and sends a bullet to right field. Casado is there, 2 down.
Now batting, the first baseman, Derek Tovar.
In now, Derek Tovar. First offering on its way. Sliders in for a strike. With this one almost in the books, the story was clearly the long ball. What are your thoughts on this offense, fellas?
Well, Matty V, I don't know what your thoughts are, D-Roll, but boy, when the weather starts to warm up and the ball starts jumping out like this, it's clear that the pitchers need to start making better pitches.
Yeah, just great approach. No one really chased today. Really stayed staunch on their ability to get that pitcher to come into the heart of the plate, and they did damage.
Ready once again, Louis Grumman. He leads off their half of the 8th, and they've been unable to get that starter out of the game to this point.
Yeah, he settled in early on the mound, partly due to the lead his guys gave him to take some of the pressure off. He's taken that and pitched very effectively in this one.
Here's the first pitch to him. Swinging a ball hit on the ground. This is foul for the first strike. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Swing and a miss just out in front of that fastball. As mentioned early in the broadcast, this series finale had the potential to result in a series sweep, and at this point in the game, it's looking rather promising.
Hey, Matty V, Yogi Berra had a great saying, "It ain't over till it's over." Well, this one's just about over with the team playing as well as they are and leading by as much as they are. This one is pretty much in the books.
Fastball called, strike 3, and there's the first out of the inning.
The bottom third of the lineup hasn't put up a lot of resistance in this one. Pretty much has been sure outs other than that one hit. That really puts a lot of pressure on other guys to make stuff happen. These aren't the guys you usually count on, but it certainly helps if they can do something productive.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Anders has a read on it, makes the play, and there are 2 gone now.
The catcher, number 34, Richard MacArthur.
Settling in now, Richard MacArthur, 1 for 2 with a triple so far in this one. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Laid off as it caught the inside corner.
Textbook pitching performance so far in this one as we move into the later innings. First pitch strikes, how about over 90%? That's about as good as it gets.
The windup and the 0-1. And this is chopped foul at the plate. He's in the hole now, down 0-2. The next 0-2. Count remains at 0-2. The next 0-2. Another one sent foul.
Hey, I'm biased to the hitter right now. Keep frustrating that pitcher. Foul 12 of these things off. He's going to miss over the heart of the plate at some point.
The 0-2 once more. And it's fouled away. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. A little tapper. And 8 innings have come and gone now as the inning is over. So they go down without a whimper here. 9th inning coming up. Suey. The Iron Pigs lead it 11-1. Jimmy Yacobonis enters now in a mop-up role as he'll try to keep the deficit right where it is.
Jimmy Yacobonis.
So here's the cleanup hitter, Mike Saltzman. He'll be charged with trying to get on board leading off the 9th.
And that last at-bat when he went deep, he turned around a pretty good fastball. So I'm kind of thinking this guy's a good fastball hitter. So I might want to move that ball up and down and in and out and try not to throw it right down the middle of the plate.
Pyle is there. One quick out to start inning number 9.
Now batting.
Ready now, Danny Ortiz. He lined out in his last trip, so looking for better fortunes here. First pitch coming. Here it is. It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone. And he pushed it just a bit too much. It'll wind up a foul ball. Hit hard on the ground to second. And into center field as he's aboard with a 1-out single.
There's a hard hit ground ball. Pitcher not able to get a glove on it. Hard single up the middle.
Yeah, watch your lips right there, Dad. Sent it back right where it came from.
In now, Ryan Flaherty. Pulled high in the air out to right field. Casado back in plenty of time to put this away, however, and there are 2 gone. Striding in once again, Pedro Florimon. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Pulled toward right center field. Hayes is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. 1 hit, 1 left. To the bottom of the 9th we go. Top of the order due up. The Iron Pigs lead this one 11-1. So the lineup flips over, and digging in, Tommy Davis starting things for his side in the 9th as they face the improbable odds of trying to come back in this one.
Yeah, not a lot of hope for them at this point. These guys know these bats still count, at least for their own stats. You can't mill in your chances as a professional.
First delivery to him on the way. A fastball that just misses inside.
Boy, they've been just getting shut down right here. Been a while since they've even had a runner on. So I think it's time to start looking for ways to make some things happen. Drop a bunt, get up on the plate, something.
Ground ball sent back up the middle. Polito right there. Throw not in time as he's able to leg it out.
I know that has to be frustrating from a pitcher's standpoint, but nice execution, nice hustle. Bottom line, nice hustle. Pitcher's still 1 good pitch away from getting a double play.
You know, D-Roll, one of the things you want to do is make quality pitches as a pitcher, and there's not much you can do right there. You make a pretty good pitch, and the next thing you know, you have a leadoff single on an infield ground ball.
Standing in now, Ronald Calzado. Anders has it in his tracks. 1 away. Stepping in, Bobby Pyle.
Left fielder, Bobby Pyle.
First offering on its way. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. He's set. Here's the 0-1. Lifted in the air to shallow center field. Ortiz moves over, and he brings it in for the second out of the inning. Next will be the cleanup hitter, Roger Cardenas.
Roger Cardenas.
First pitch of the at-bat. No balls and 1 strike. The 0-1. Behind 0-2 now. Davis leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. Fouled off. A punch out to end the ball game as they go on the road and sweep their rivals.
Yeah, and sometimes you just need a guy to go out there and battle. It doesn't have to be pretty all the time, but just good enough to get the job done. Well, this guy, he was a heck of a lot better than that, going the entire 9 innings, saving his bullpen, and getting the win.
11-1 at the end of this one. The Lehigh Valley Iron Pigs took the lead in the 2nd inning and rode that until the very end. Leandro Velasmil with his 4th win this season, turning in a very strong complete game effort. Chris Tillman allowed 7 earned runs to cross the plate in the losing effort. So that'll just about do it for us this afternoon. Thanks to Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac and the rest of our crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. This has been a presentation of MLB The Show. To find out more, head over to theshownation.com.
They left 5 men on base. For the Tides, 1 run, 4 hits, no errors. They left 3 men on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 31 minutes. Thank you for joining us here this afternoon. And we remind you to please drive home safely.